In Lab 1, we'll see how to download and install the tools, documentation, and labs. We'll connect our LaunchPad board to our PC and test out the software that's been preloaded into the MSP430 flash memory. The first 10 steps in Lab 1 involve downloading and installing the software. Just go ahead and follow the instructions for that. In Step 11, it's an inventory of what's inside the LaunchPad box. In Step 12, we plug the board into the PC and the USB cable into the LaunchPad board. When you do that, you should see the LEDs toggling down at the bottom of the board, indicating that the application is running. Press the button down here at the bottom to switch the application to the temperature measurement mode. When you do that, a temperature reference is taken at the beginning, and the LEDs on the LaunchPad will signal a rise or fall in temperature. At any time you want to, you can recalibrate the temperature reference with another press of this button. You want to try and increase or decrease the temperature of the device. If you have hot coffee, you could put your finger on it. If you have a cold beverage, you could put your finger on it, and then take your finger and put it on the top of the part. What I'm going to do is rub my finger on my shirt right here to warm it up. And after a few seconds, what you should end up seeing is the red LED down at the bottom start to blink. Now, because of the conditions that I have right here, I may not be able to get it to that point. But if you get it warm, the red one will blink. There it is going on. If you take it cold, the green one will blink. So the next step will be to use the GUI to display the temperature readings on the PC. So be sure you've downloaded and installed the GUI source files for the LaunchPad temp GUI.zip. Following along in your workbook at step 15, we're going to use the GUI to display the temperature readings on the PC. Be sure you've installed and downloaded the GUI source files, LaunchPad temp GUI.zip. First thing, in step 16, determine the Comport used by the board by clicking in Windows, Start, Run, and then you can type dev management.msc in the box and select OK. This will bring up your device manager right away rather than going through a bunch of clicking. If you're running Windows 7, just type into the Search Programs and Files box. In the device manager that opens, left-click on the symbol left of Ports, COM and LPT, and record the COM port number for MSP430 Applications UART COM XX. And in ours, that comes up as COM 49. If you have any other warnings, you can put those away. So that's 49 on ours. On yours, it may be different. Go ahead and close the device manager. In step 17, start the GUI by clicking on LaunchPad temp GUI.exe. You may have to select Run in the Open File Security Warning window, and this program does take a few seconds to come up. We had it minimized. Be sure your application is running on your board, that you've pressed P1.3 on the board, and that the LEDs are not toggling. In the GUI, select the COM port found in step 16. And on ours, it was COM 49, so we're going to enter 15 enter to select that COM port. After a few seconds, you should see the current temperature being displayed. The thing you have to remember is that this temperature is uncalibrated, so it's not going to reflect the exact temperature that's going on in the room. There we go. So try increasing or decreasing the temperature on the device with a warm finger or a cold finger or a cold drink can or whatever it is to get the temperature to change. I've put my warm finger on top of the device. Note that of course, note the internal temperature sensor reading isn't calibrated, so the reading that's displayed on here is not going to be accurate. All we're really looking for is the temperature values to change.